Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to the Raid Simulator 2022, where I made a whole bunch of dumb mistakes yesterday and, look, I'm sorry, it happens, I do stupid things. I've had a couple of things pointed out, like Iridan, yeah, magically gifted, that's pretty handy. Pretty handy. I mean, Dunce, not so great, and Wimp, not so great. Nimble's pretty good, and then Kimmy, psychically dull, medical, great, yeah, cool. So, like, Iridan here can do some good stuff. I think that the main thing with Iridan, though, is the magically gifted. We could have got the priest home, and yeah. So we didn't buy that priest home, but look, it's okay. We'll just get another one when the next one arrives. All right, and we didn't do any of those quests. I'm pretty bad at doing quests. I kind of tend to, like, just stick to my own little base and stick to my own little guns and do my own little thing. But, all right, we'll try and do some quests. So when the next one pops up, we'll see what it's like. How are we looking now? Oh, and the other thing, the meat that was in here, technically it wasn't refrigerated, but it did have, the outdoors temperature looking after it. Kimmy's joined. That's great. What are you wearing? You're wearing marine armor. Let's get you stripped, please. And let's get a couple of our people into marine armor, particularly young Zeetwig. Zeetwig, would you be so kind as to force wear this marine armor, which is tainted, but because you are quite a who gives it. Oh no, it's -4. Oh. Oh, I think we're thinking of, I think we're thinking of Parker, huh? Alright, so, Zeetwig, maybe you can come here, and Parker, you can come here. We'll get Parker to wear the tainted one, and then John, I believe that you had some recon. Kimmy, you've got marine armor, you can come here. And then Iridan, you've got a flak vest, jacket, and pants. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take off this tainted marine armor, and Parker, you can wear the tainted marine armor. Let's speed things up. Great. So, if you could force wear that marine armor. Kimmy, please drop your marine armor. And pause. And then Zeetwig, if you could force wear this normal marine armor for me, that'd be great. Okay, and then let's let you guys go about your business. Right. Now, where are we? What's going on? Parker is doing some research and is currently leveling up at a relatively impressive rate. That's not too bad. General labor speed is, research speed is 203. So that's actually, pretty good. I think that's going to be fairly handy for us moving forward. So let's have a little looky-loo here at what these people have. I did sell the rest of their firearms, which is probably not the best, but it's okay. Let's just equip them up with some wands. And actually, no, you can have a Dane axe, John, and you've got recon armor, so that's pretty good. So you can be a melee person. Let's put you up here with Zeetwig. Kimmy, you are shooting, so let's give you, John, grab that elephant spear instead. Probably good to use that. Kimmy, you've got some good shooting, so let's give you a wand. Let's go with a wand of fire. That sounds good for the time being. And shooting plus melee, both the same. So let's give you an ice wand. Actually, make it this excellent one. And then if you want to grab a wolfskin elephant tusk, because I believe that they are pretty good as a sidearm, and then you guys can grab the other equipment and armor that you feel is good. There is a bison wool parka here, that's great, and okay, that's totally nice. So, here's what I'm looking at. At the moment, we're researching fabrication, which is going to allow us to make our own components, though we do have a good amount of turrets, of components that we already have access to. So what we might do is let's bring pulse charge munitions down before advanced fabrication, and then gun turrets and autocannon turrets, And I think we should probably put some mortars in as well, which are where exactly? Mortars. $3,000 dues to make that happen, and let's bring that down after the gun turret, but before the autocannon turret. So we've got some good stuff coming up. We will also need to research chem fuel, electricity, question mark. Biofuel refining we've already got. Okay, that's totally fine. Well, we've got a whack ton of stuff that we can turn into biofuel. So why don't we get ourselves a production and a biofuel refinery? Where should we put this? Let's put it just here. It will be undercover, and we will use, I guess, Grey's going to have a tantrum. He's going to destroy an ancient crypto. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it was a mistake to claim those, but... Okay, nice work, Grey. You absolute bonce. At least we get some free uranium and steel out of it. Yeah, not much of a bonus there. So, yeah, and because, you know, as pointed out, because this is deep rock here, we could get an infestation in here, and then they'll pop out and destroy them. So, yeah, a bit of a whoopsie there, but that's okay. It seemed like a good idea in the spur of the moment. I'm sure you can understand. Okay, so John's having a shoot frenzy. We do have someone, and that'd be Zeepwig, missing a sidearm. That doesn't make sense because that's a sidearm and that's your primary arm. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, and I'm also not sure why no one is doing any wood cutting. Let's see. Plant cut is currently only being done by Parker. Let's get Reaper to do some as well, and Eric is going to do some as well, though there's a few jobs ahead of those two people that they can then think about doing. Let's get our new people lined up. So that would be Kimmy, who's going to be a doctor at level 1 priority, and then we'll do the basic stuff as well. Kimmy, you can also do some wardening because of your high social skill. Some hunting, although we're not doing any hunting really at the moment. You're not really great at crafting, but, you know, you could probably do a little bit with your minor passion there. And then, okay, let's get you to do the managing instead of Reaper, and that leaves Reaper free to do cooking, butchering, and stuff. Let's see, a Reardon. So we'll go ones through here. Very nice. You can also do 4 points of cooking. That's going to be a danger, and we are going to get a little bit of food poisoning, but we've already had a bunch of food poisoning, so I don't think it's really too huge of a problem. And then training, and then regular stuff, and research skill of 3. Yeah, you know what? If you get down to that level, you can go ahead and do that. That's totally fine. And then John, let's get you with a bunch of these guys, and then repair, deconstruct, construct at a skill of 10. Mining and drilling, very nice. And training, I guess, and that's totally fine. Okay, cool. I am happy with these new people, and they should work out quite nicely. I'm not very happy about how much wood cutting is currently happening. So let's have a look at plant cut, right? So Parker and Kimmy. So Kimmy, what you doing? You are cleaning blood instead of cutting wood. There's wood here, not assigned to plant cutting. I swear I literally just looked at that. Nope, I didn't. It's Reaper. Okay, cool. Reaper, what are you doing? Cooking 4 fine meals, which is above plant cutting. Okay, that's acceptable. What I could do... No, I don't really want to do that. All right, what I'm going to do is set a Reardon to do the butchering, and then drop the butchering on Boba and Reaper, right? So Jen Shea and O'Riordan can do a bunch of cooking, butchering, so that they can get their skills up. We'll flip Gizzo as well. And what are you going to be like to plant cut? 3? All right, Gizzo, you know what? Do a bit of plant cutting for us as well. That should be fine. It shouldn't really cause too much of a trouble so far as harvest yields go. But yeah, it's totally fine. There's some more tainted stuff here that we can harvest up and bring inside. I'm pretty sure that I've got people set to not use tainted stuff most of the time, but that's okay. Genshay is hiding in room. Now, we can make chem fuel from wood and we can make from organics. I'm going to set to make it from wood where X is 100. That seems like a good idea because eventually we're going to need that chem fuel so that we can make explosive shells for our mortars. A pine tree has died because of poison. I beg your pardon? What? Poison? What kind of poison? That is very confusing. And yeah, this is, let's turn this off. Eric, go elsewhere. Let's turn this off. We'll just rely on the manager desk and we'll rely on natural harvesting of wood so that we can get some wood into this base. In fact, I think, you know what? I'm kind of getting a little bit antsy about it. So let's just go ahead and choppity chop. All right, that was bound to happen. Oh my flipping God. Oh, okay. Well, that was also bound to happen. And is going to definitely be a thing that we're going to have to deal with momentarily. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. The last attack that we had was comically small. This is comically large. And quite frightening. And I'm going to have to take care of this sooner rather than later. Unless they start digging the walls out and they start getting roof collapses around them, which would be really lovely. And that's something that I'd really love to see, but we're only probably going to get a tiny little bit of roof collapse, and it's probably not going to be enough to really... Do I just wall this off? Oh god, I have to deal with it, don't I? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay. This is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing. So let's spread out up here. Eric's come along for the ride, and Eric can like rescue people if necessary. Gizzo, that's not Gizzo, that's a bush. Grab your wand, and okay. All right. So we've got a couple of close-in people in John and Zetweek here. A transport pod has crashed nearby. It's an enemy called Emily from Uber. And Emily, health, death in 9 hours, bio, wanderlust, bisexual, anxious, lazy, good mining, good social. Eric, capture. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then maybe, actually, we should probably consider sending Kimmy down. Instead of engaging in this, Iridan is putting some shots down the range, but... Oh, hello. Hello. Alright, Kimmy. Go down there. Alright, here we go. So, what we're going to do here is... Let's try this. Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Okay. Put a couple of shots in. Put a couple of shots in. Boba, Boba. Oh no, Boba, Boba. Oh no, Boba. Oh no, Boba. Okay, John. Oh, John. Okay, John, take another step back. Oh dear. Alright. John, take a few more steps back. Okay, this is working. The fact that we have a choke point, I think, is good. Let's see if we can... Okay, Zetwig's got it. Zetwig, grab your axe, my friends. Yep. Yep. Okay, it's the AoE on the fire and lightning that's doing us some good work here. Zetwig, step forward a little bit, my friend. Zetwig, step forward over to here. I need you to be tank. And then John, you can melee attack this guy. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's see if we can slide everyone back just a wee bit. We should have the range to handle this. Genshay has stepped into melee, but I would like you to go out. Zeetwig... yeah, let's try it. Let's try a little zippity-doo-dah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, Genshay is getting absolutely hammered. Let's get her back. And let's see if we can get some run and gun action going on here. So let's just get everyone to keep sliding. Okay, Genshay is down. That's totally fine. Again, probably a good point where I could have used force down. Zeetwig, let's see what we can do about getting you out of that frontline area because... and first of all, hang on, let's see. Gear. Okay, health. Okay, we're okay. We got some cuts and bruises. Let's do... Did you not have... Yes. Let's do a gear repair. And then let's see if we can pull you back here a little bit. Either by that or... Nope, not enough whirlwind. Shit. Not enough energy for a whirlwind. Okay. Alright, everyone. Attack this section of wall here. Okay, John's down. Let's fire at these guys. And then let's fire claw at them. Nope. Let's fire claw this guy. Lovely. Okay, Zeetwig is down. The rest of them are starting to pour in. Kimmy. I don't know where Emily is. Okay, let's get Kimmy up here. And let's make sure that Parker, wherever the hell Parker is, Parker, let's see if you can drop a heal. No, okay, we're out of heal juice. I was going to say, drop a heal on our good friend John, who's lying there. But it's okay. Okay, can everyone please attack the Mega Scarab that's coming straight for you? Great, and then fall back. And then attack this guy. Great. Fall back. Okay, Kimmy, join the squad. Okay. Alright, Zeetwig. Shit. Kimmy. 10 Zeetwig without medicine. John. He's okay. Whoop. Fall back. Oh my god, Kimmy. Oh, what have I done? Here we go. Here we go. Couple of shots. Okay. Everyone move up. Everyone move up. Parker, get your heal juice ready, my friend. Oh god, he's just used it on someone else. Zeetwig. 0.5 hours. Kimmy. Tending. Parker. Base mana cost 20. Mana 14. Eric's having a tantrum. A 0.4. No, that's a spellipede. 1 hour. 7 hours. Oh my god, I think we've actually got him. Okay. Okay, now rescue. Kimmy, rescue Zeetwig. And the rest of you, let's move in. Oh, it was just a sheer number of them that was too much. Okay, guys, go ahead and search and destroy. Or should we do this as melee? It's fine. This'll take care of it. This will be fine. So we'll just get everyone in here. We'll get everyone firing away. John, we need to check on you. I think John was okay and wasn't bleeding out. Yeah, and has been rescued by Mr. Fleshy. So that's totally fine. Kimmy is bringing... Okay, cool. Parker, how you doing? Back off. Go and do some medicine, my friend. Particularly on Kimmy. Kimmy, if you could rest until healed, and then Parker, if you could come and try tending to Kimmy, that'd be great. And before you do, let's just make sure that, first of all of these are set like that, and all of these are set like that, and that should be fine. Oh, my giddy aunt. Okay, so, well, that was a big old whack of excitement, weren't it? It was way worse than it needed to be. Parker's going to have a go juice binge, which is not going to help with his tending of other people, and that's totally not the greatest. Are you guys done? Great. Out you go. And let's mark all of that as available. And we're probably going to want to refrigerate the shit out of this room in a very short order of time. Who else we got here? Parker, Kimmy, and Nanami. Oh boy, Nanami is not doing well. She's probably going to have a break momentarily. There is some fire here, which is not great. But that's okay. We can deal with this. And apparently there was a piece of... Is it this floor here that we need to fix? Okay, alright, we can do that. Floors. Was it Emily has died? Oh. Well, sorry, Emily. It would have been nice to bring you in, but unfortunately your crash landing coincided with a bunch of our people. You know, like... Kimmy... Oh, dear. Okay, so Nanami is tending to Kimmy. Okay, that's great. That's totally great. Eric is okay. John's having a tantrum. That's totally fine. Colonist needs rescue, and it's John, and that's okay because Mr. Fleshy will come and pick him up in a moment. I can hear monster noises. Okay, it's totally fine. Oh, boy, oh boy. Any serious injuries here? No. Nothing terrifying. Nothing terrifying. We're okay. We're all right. Gizzo, how you doing? You're okay. Just, you've lost an ear. Not great. But, for the most part, I mean, shit, Zitwig did some work there. I'm very glad that we slapped this marine armor on him. Because that was very, 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 very useful. Eric, what are you doing out here? Do you not have a bedroom? Kimmy, Aridan, and Army. John. Kimmy's having a tantrum. Okay, we don't have a bedroom. Oh my god. Oh my god, the wheels are coming off. No, Eric does have a bedroom. Okay, well, go to bed. What was that? Laughed at Parker's sense of duty. Eric, you don't deserve to laugh at Parker. Parker's duty has been absolutely instrumental in the survival of this colony. His sense of duty has saved us many times. Unless you're mocking his lack of sense of duty, but like he's got duty, man. He's got duty for days. You leave him alone. Hey, if this thing is going to be using wood, then we should actually just put it in the... Straight up put it in the workshop, huh? Oh, it's too late now. You can't rebuild it. Reaper's having a sad wander. Okay, we need to have a couple of days off. We need to have a couple of days where we're not doing anything. And oh my god, the insect meat. Well. Okay, let's... first of all, make that drop on floor. And then let's change this. Animal products. And then we're going to untick unfurt eggs. And we're going to, in the meat section, make sure that we have insect meat. That's great. Done. And then in here, let's just make sure that our meals have unfurt eggs ticked. And fine meals, I want unfertilized eggs, yes. And then packaged survival meals, you can use unfertilized eggs, yes. And that's enough of that. Okay, right, this insect meat is now a problem. due to the amount of storage that we currently have in this here base. We are running fairly low on meals, however. So what I'm going to go ahead and hope is that, let's see, we've got 420 kibble there, and then 0 in here. So let's go ahead and just crank up the amount of kibble that we're allowed to make here. So kibble, oh, we're making 1,000. That's totally fine. So the 2 butchers can get working on that, while the 2 cooks can carry on with using normal meat. And I wish you'd like get the meat that's just at the door. That'd be real nice. And yeah, let's see what we can do about using up some of this insect meat before it spoils, because it's not refrigerated in here. We could prop these doors open temporarily, or at least this one. In fact, I'm going to do that, because in here it's -8. If I prop just this door open, I mean, the stuff that's out here is kind of hosed, but the stuff that's in here, and I mean, it's spilling all the way out into the corridor here. Like, there's just that much insect meat. So why don't we, on this one, let's roll this make kibble bill up. And nope, we'll just do it on one table. And that way the top table can be used for butchering, and then this one here is going to be used for creating some more kibble. Now I've also noticed that because the kibble's all down here, sorry, the hay is all down here, they're having to run all the way down there to get some hay, which is not the best. So so this one's preferred, and then this one, you know what? I'm just going to change this one out from hay to kibble, and then we'll let all of that get hauled up. We're going to change this one here out from hay to kibble, and we're going to pull all the kibble back, sorry, the hay back again, and use the kibble down here as our primary feed source. These guys were actually starving quite badly, so we really do need a whole whack ton of hay grass to be brought back up. So let's get Mr. Fleshy onto that, and then hopefully we can take care of things a little bit more efficiently so far as things go. We've got 189 duck eggs here, which is great. Like, they stack really, really well. But I'm assuming they provide less nutrition. Oh, no. It looks like they provide roughly about the same amount of nutrition as meat. That's very interesting. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go back on what I just said. So we're going to untick all the eggs out of our meals because they stockpile more tightly. Meat only stockpiles up to 75, but eggs stockpile further than that. So it makes sense that if it's the same nutritional or even close to the same nutritional density, that we then try to concentrate on, oh, and in here, we want hay. Okay, great. Yeah, if they stockpile higher, then we can store more for the same amount of floor space, logically. I could also consider expanding this refrigerator even further, or having a backup overflow. You know what? A backup overflow refrigerator is probably gonna do the trick. So let's go like this. And actually, you know what? So let's select similar and deconstruct those. And then we're going to build a copy of this that sort of goes like, probably like that. And then when the rest of these get taken down, we can replant those. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a couple of coolers there, which will be automatically connected up. And no, okay, good. All right, let's try this again then, shall we? And then deconstruct, great. And we can build a copy of this here, 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 and here, and there as well. And for quick and easy access, we'll make this an auto door. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and store the insect meat out here. I could store like a whole bunch of like random other meat. I could. Let's try that. Let's do that. Because we got a whole bunch of pork and bear meat and just meat. I think it might be okay to store that shit out here. So let's go with a zone of the stockpile variety that can go there. Let's set this to be, so instead of preferred, this can just be normal, and then clear all, and then raw food, tick. And so that can be like an overflow point. I'll just, yeah, just any raw food. And Boba, could you please, already constructing. Why would I ever doubt you, Boba? Why would I ever doubt you? Okay, so that should take care of the storage of the additional overflow meat that we have, specifically all of this insect meat, and we might be able to transfer some other meat out here as well. And hopefully, I mean, it is going to start going off right now. Oh, and this can be set to not hold open. It is going to start going off. Spoils in 1.5 days. We should be able to get this closed and done before that timer expires. I hope. So Eric's taking care of the last of the wall. Then all we need is the door, a little bit of roofing, and then we can go ahead and flip these. There we go. Need to flip these down. That's without power somehow. Power conduit, please. Power conduit, please. Is there? Okay. All right. Power conduit. And let's just run that straight up into there. That's fine. All right. Good. The roof is on. There is a rat stuck in there, which is not the best. Let's go ahead and just set that to hunt. 1.2 days. Oh my god. Okay, and these two are now connected. And let's just select these two here and tick, tick, tick. Down to -9. That's fine. And there we go. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Okay, so we still have all of our hay grass down here, which is not refrigerated and spoils in 41 days. We have a bunch of kibble down here, which is doing nicely, and this kibble has started to populate in as well. So all we need to do is haul the rest of this hay out of this stockpile zone back up to the north, continue growing the hay down here, and bringing that in, and then we will be donkey hoary. Oh, the other thing. So we've got that, where is it? The Architect, that's the Psychic Soothe Pulsar. No, we don't really need to use that right now. But this, Psychic Cornucopia, single-use artifact which grows all plants nearby to maturity when activated. That sounds friggin' spectacular. And so the other thing that we need to research for that is Devil Strand, which is here. And actually, that's a relatively quick one that we can get up and running rather now. Like we can rip through that and get that ready to go, plant out this whole section, pardon me, this whole section here, and then, or even do it outside, right? We could sow this whole area here with Devil Strand, and then plop down the cornucopia in the middle of it and go, ta-da, it's grown. And then we can use that for clothing and stuff. Good plan, no, good plan. Right. Okay, well that was thrilling. Exciting. This whole area here, I'm just going to make this as no longer a home zone, because I don't want people going in there and trying to clean it up. And the same goes for like all of this out here. Ignore that. Because there's a whole bunch of just, you know, crap that we don't care about in here. Let's also deconstruct that. We will probably need to deconstruct and, well, I could refrigerate this area, but I don't want to waste that power. I might just wall it off nice and thick, and then we'll just prepare, and maybe we'll need another fight with them sometime down the line when we have another bug attack. But right now, I think that's okay. I think that's okay to just leave that where it is. We still have to deal with, bring that inside. We still have to deal with these guys down here, which now that we have a good chunk of new people, speaking of chunks, now that we have a good chunk of new people, I think 11 dudes down here, we can probably handle fairly okayly. I mean, I'm not super looking forward to it, because it's just never a good time attacking a bunch of dudes like that. But yeah, I think that's going to be the next thing that we need to do. So We've got some research queued up. It's happening fairly slowly because Mikkelberg isn't with us anymore. Sadly, I know. But we're just gonna keep on pushing. We'll be okay. We'll get there. Like it's not meant to be easy, right? Question mark? Oh, bless. Look, I think we're okay. I think I've made some mistakes, but we all do. So it's totally fine. And you know what? I think it's probably not a bad idea to turn these back on and turn this back on and turn this back on. Now that we've got more bodies in the place, just keeping on top of the vegetable intake, I think is I mean, we do have a good amount of corn, but we knows what happens, friends. That can disappear in an instant, and it's best to be on top of things rather than surprised and then starving to death. So, okay, cool. And also, I mean, we could make some chem fuel out of corn. Like, we've got plenty of corn. We could make chem fuel out of corn or meat. You know, Parker reached level 12 in intellectual. Fantastic. He's getting there. Like, he's not as good as Mikkelberg or Archer was. But look, he's filling the hole. He's doing the thing. He's making stuff happen, and for that, I'm pretty thankful. Anyway, friends, I think that's a fairly good spot to leave things off. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope that we've answered a couple of problems here. I might just delete that zone, actually. Get rid of it entirely. We'll use that for something else later on. And yeah, I hope to see you all again next time.